Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
MaddenHeadz YouTube, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video. And yeah, I figured we start getting into some of the game particulars. I've been getting a lot of questions, texts, calls, carrier pigeons, yeah, everything. Yeah, talking about the running game, different stuff. Like, I just feel like, man, you have to, this year you're gonna have to learn what your zone assignments really do. Learn the difference, with the soft squats this year. It's a little bit of difference with the soft squats and a couple other things like the vert hooks. Vert hooks are definitely different. Yeah, you're gonna be surprised at what the vert hooks can do on this game. Just the same old stuff. Arm trajectory. You're gonna have to learn how to throw some of these passes, at different arm angles, and it's just how the passing systems work, and that's whether you're on revamped or placement and accuracy or classic or just placement. Yeah, it's just, that's why all the overthrows, and I'm seeing 1,000 overthrows. I'm still getting a few every now and then, when I'm not disciplined, to making the throw. But for the most part now, the mechanics for this particular game are really kicking in. So that's what I'm saying, man. That Bible26, man, legendary. I'm calling my shot on that one. I have to, because when I tell y'all I am putting in the work, you can probably hear it in my voice. So yeah, it's not much sleep going on, man. I am getting to it. Learn the difference between the strength of your line, which is the green side, and the red, the weakness, the side that you're kind of sliding from. Even if you're half sliding to a certain degree, that'll become the weak side of your protection. Just learn and understand what that stuff means. Like I said, all this stuff will be in the Bible26, man. Yeah, I'm gonna keep saying it because it is on and popping. But yeah, man, so I've been getting a lot of questions about the running game, man. I think people are struggling running the ball. I'm like, are you serious? With these many people out here running double mug? Man, if people are running double mug, man, y'all should be running for 100. You should be running for a minimum 100 yards a game. I mean, all you have to do is just stick to it. You're going to pop one or two of them. So you would look at a play like that, and then it just looks like normal. But understand, man, this pass protection box is here for a reason, even on run plays. It should actually say run fits box or run protection box. EA, I'll tell y'all where to send the deposits. But when you see that the guy, the linebacker right there who was filling the gap, when you see him cut back like that to go into the blocker, that's by design, by, the way that I'm running the ball. And so the running game has actually, it's turned into a bit of a science, especially on this game, because it is a little bit more difficult to run the ball. The pursuit angles are noticeably better. I'm not gonna say they're perfect, but they are better to a certain degree. And if you play certain defenses on here, the contains actually really work, and they actually work in the run game. So yeah, your fits are important. So, but you'll see like plays like that. When I see a guy dedicate all his resources to the box, or maybe they're in double mug or something like that, then I'm automatically thinking, I'm like, okay, let me just find the cutback lane. The thing is, you have to understand the pace at which you run. The defense pursues you, so you cannot be on on the R2 button or the right trigger button getting the ball in your hands unless you just see a clear and open lane. And so you see, once I'm able to identify the user, I see him step to the front side of the hole. Then he actually switches over to another guy, and that kind of takes him into the wash out of the play. And so look at the footwork right there. I'm talking about left foot in, right foot out, you know. And you, I almost went there with y'all. Yeah, but But for real, man, you see the footwork, and so it's a pacing issue. It's okay. You got to be squeezing L2 maybe a little bit when you get the ball, but I can't say that for every running back, because on this game the running backs are different. That change of direction matters. When you put your foot in the ground, you can see it. Like guys like Bijan, man, his hop step, man, that hop step he does is nasty. And so, but it's sometimes it's a matter of letting up off of it a little bit. Sometimes you have to have the patience, let the blockers get out in front, and then you have to gradually increase your speed as you make it through the secondary. Remember that holding the the right stick forward at the end of the run will do the reach kind of feature for you to get the last little bit of yardage or whatever, but also beware that will increase your fumbles, because I have fumbled I would say about 3 or 4 times at least doing that. Some of them I felt like was the Madden BS, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, it's a patience thing, of just having patience when you get the ball, and then you gotta really understand, like, man, it's so much to like making these moves now. It's like you can incorporate different running styles into one run. You know what I'm saying? You can be patient, you can be explosive, you know what I'm saying? You can, the anticipation, but to me, it's really about the footwork on this game. It's really, you can actually, because they've oversensitized the left stick, and that's the reason why you're probably overthrowing the ball a lot. They've oversensitized the left stick. I have a theory about that, but I'll tell y'all about that later. But to a point now where it's gonna take some finesse, it's gonna take some touch, it's gonna take some mixture of power and a little bit of finesse, in order to get things done in different situations. And to me, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I'm not gonna front. It's irritating as hell at times to overthrow a simple drag route, but it trust me, after you do it enough times and you get tired of it, man, that was a vicious stiff arm. You'll discipline yourself to what you need to be doing to make those plays. And so, for the guys, I actually did see some guys in our comments right here on YouTube that were saying, yeah, the suction tackling. All I can tell you is if you're running into tackles, that means you're going too fast, or you're not pacing yourself properly. You're not getting skinny in the hole. Something's not working, because I'm telling, look at the footwork right there. That is crazy footwork. That is crazy, man. I'm telling y'all, EA, I will tell y'all where to send the deposits, man. Why don't we just build a partnership where I do videos that makes your game look good, and then y'all can go tell whatever lies you want. I'm with that. Yeah, totally. I promise you. It's gonna cost you though. Bet that. But yeah, man, it's really about just just watch where the foot, what happens to your footwork when you, or what is your footwork when the ball is placed into your hands. So you see I'm often going to take that gather step, or I'm going to square up a little bit so that I can kind of see what's in front of me. Then I can kind of pick and choose in which direction I want to go. At that point, I can cut it all the way back if I want to. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I don't have to go that way. And so really, these plays aren't actually designed to go where I'm going, to be honest with you. I'm just taking the handoff and then kind of letting the blocking get out in front. And then I just put my foot in the ground and I find the crevice and hit it. And that's where the speed increase, or the gradual increase of speed starts to occur. And then once I get into the secondary, that's where I'm gonna, either increase or slow down or whatever in order to make a juke, to try to get to that next level, of the defense and eventually to the end zone. So you see right there, when I put my foot in the ground, look at what happens to these two guys over there on the right, both of them. Like I said, they pursue you at the pace that you run. And so you just have to slow yourself down. And so you see right there, I mean, that is a crazy seal block by 71 right there. My goodness, son. That is how it's done. And then, once you get into the secondary, you see my receivers blocking 20, 30 yards down the field. And so it's a pacing thing. And so, man, I'm telling you, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, I have some qualms. I hate the route running, but the running game, running game is on point. Bet that. Anyway, man, probably get at y'all tomorrow. It is your boy Coach. I don't know what that was at the end. I'm out.